Not crazy right now. Shalom, shalom, all praise and glory to the Most High Yahweh, Ba'ashem Mashiach, Yahweh Shai. Hope everybody's doing well. Hope everybody is striving for perfecting. Yes, hard life as an Israelite, constant ups and downs, battles of the flesh. You know, it is what it is. You see what I'm saying? This walk is very challenging. Trying to be good and have a good conscience towards goodness and doing good, which is the commandments, the laws, statutes, being patient, loving your brothers, your sisters, your wives, your husbands, your children. You see what I'm saying? And not allowing the negative thoughts and energy to take over your spirit. You see what I'm saying? And then you have those individuals that want to attack because of misunderstandings of information in scriptures and stuff like that. And we set for the defense of the gospel. I mean, that's just what it is. You see what I'm saying? So, wait a minute. Get over there. Okay, let's get it right. So, listen, I'm about to show y'all a few things right quick. So I'm going to screen share. And this is going to actually be in my post video that I'm going to be showing in a second. And I don't know why it's not allowing me to screen share. What the hell is going on? This thing is really not letting me screen share. This is crazy. Wow. Choose what you like to do. Why I can't screen share all of a sudden now? Wow. For real, they're not giving me the option to screen share. Ain't that something? Wow. Wow. Wow, that's how they gonna do me? Wow, that's wow. Hold on, y'all. Let me see something right quick. This is wow. They're really not gonna let me screen share. It's crazy. There's always some bullshit. All right, so let me see if I can screen share this. Okay, share. Okay, let me see. All right, so I'm screen sharing, right? Okay. All right, so let me go to the article. That's some screen sharing. And this right here is maps of marijuana legalities by state. So I'm having a debate and argument with this guy for the past couple of days, a Puffalite. And he called me and I answered and it started going where it went. So it's wondering what the law is in your state. Marijuana laws are changing at a rapid pace across all 50 states, making things a bit confusing at times. In order to keep up with every changing law, DISA has provided this interactive map for information on legalizing medical use. Legalizing the legalization, of medical use, recreational use, and anything in between. Wow. All right, so DIS has provided this interactive map for information on legalizing, the legalization, the medical use, recreational use, and anything in between. Are you wondering what the marijuana laws are in your state? Yes. This marijuana legalization map clearly defines the laws in each state and remains up to date. So my guy, Kakama, you have to go in the living room if you're gonna start talking. All right. Remains up to date with the latest changes on a monthly basis. It's important. So this is up to date information. It's important to understand and respect the rules that vary across the U.S. regarding marijuana use and whether you're a visiting tourist or a resident. The following information will help you steer clear of any misunderstandings or trouble. Scroll over each state to learn more about their individual legalization laws. New marijuana laws. Michigan, Missouri, which state I live in, and Utah. As a result of the 2018 midterm election, Michigan, Missouri, and Utah have all legalized some form of marijuana. View the full press release on these new laws by clicking here. Wait a minute, I want to see this. I want to see this. Okay. All right. New marijuana laws. Michigan, Missouri, and Utah. It says the result of 2018 midterm election, Michigan, Missouri, and Utah have all legalized some form of marijuana. It is imperative that employees remain up to date on marijuana changes that they can impact their company drug testing policy and procedures. Every time a state changes a marijuana law, it increasingly becomes more difficult for employees to keep track of. Below is the detailed outline of the new marijuana legalization proposed in Michigan, Missouri, Utah to better assist employers in understanding the changes and knowing what is needed to maintain a safe workplace. Michigan Proposal 1. Michigan Proposal 1, also known as the Marijuana Legalization Initiative or the Michigan Regulation and Taxation of Marijuana Act, was passed by 56.96% of voters and effectively legalized recreational marijuana in the state. Wow. Although Proposed 1 does not have a timeline for legalization in its text, Michigan state law dictates that ballot initiatives go into effect a mere 10 days after election results as certified. As a result, it is likely that possession of marijuana at a minimum will be legalized by December 2018. Look at Esau. Proposed 1 did not include strict requirements on when recreational sales will begin in the state. Proposed 1 requires that the State Department of Licensing and Regulatory Affairs begin accepting applications for a retail store within 1 calendar year of the effective date of Proposal 1. The department will establish testing, packaging, and labeling standards, including maximum THC level for maximum infused products. Testing requirements ensure safety as part of the regulatory framework that we set up before sales of recreational marijuana can begin. Ain't this a bitch? Detroit, Michigan. Michigan, them niggas gonna really wild out. Whatever. Employers are not required to permit or accommodate marijuana use or being under the influence of marijuana in the workplace or the employer's property. Of course not. Proposal 1, legalize marijuana for adult ages 21 and older, provides a legalization of hemp. All right, so for ages 21 and older, and will provide an eventual commercial production distribution system under Proposal 1. The operation, navigation, or physical control of other motor vehicles, aircrafts, snowmobile, off-road recreation vehicles, and motorboats while under the influence of marijuana or while consuming marijuana is strictly prohibited. So you have to be stuck in the house. Consumption and or the growth of marijuana plants in a public place is not permitted. Under Proposal 1, employees are not required to permit or accommodate marijuana use or being under the influence from marijuana workplace on employees' property. Employees retain all rights to discipline employees for violating a drug-free workplace. Drug-free workplace, still considered a drug. As this guy said, it's not a drug. Or working while under the influence of marijuana. It's important to remember that there is currently no universally accepted the definition of marijuana impairment, no drug testing method that can detect marijuana impairment. Employees may take adverse employment action against an employee or applicant based on violation of workplace drug and alcohol policy. So that's Missouri for you people that's in Missouri. So let me deal with in Michigan. So I'm in Missouri. So I want to see what's going on in Missouri. Missouri have 3 medical marijuana related initiatives on the ballot this year. Have only one passed. Missouri Amendment 2 has also known as Medical Marijuana and Veteran Health Care Services Initiative passed with 65.29% of the votes. Under Amendment 2, the State Department of Health and Senior Service Department is required to begin accepting patient applications by June 4, 2019, and dispensary and or cultivation applications no later than August 3rd, 2019. There is no timeline outlined for when medical marijuana sales will begin in Missouri. Amendment 2 provides that the state licensed physician makes a recommendation for medical marijuana. There are non-qualifying conditions in the state of Missouri: cancer, epilepsy, glaucoma, intractable migraines, and chronic medical conditions such as multiple sclerosis, seizures, Parkinson's disease, and Tourette's syndrome. Debilitating debilitating psychiatric disorders such as PTSD, human um, immunodeficiency virus, or acquired immune deficiency syndrome, a chronic medical condition that could lead to physical or psychological dependency on prescription medication and or any terminal illness. Additionally, any other chronic debilitating, I can't say that word, is debilitating, debilitating, damn, or other medical conditions can be deemed a qualifying condition through the professional judgment of licensed physician. I got to find this word that got me upset right now. So give me 1 second. This is not cool. It's not cool. I can't go out like that. Can't go out like that.
Debilitate.
Oh, why? Debilitate. I'm going off. Debilitate. I'm going off. I'm going off. Debilitate. I'm sorry. A chronic debilitating or other medical condition can be deemed a qualifying condition through the professional judgment of licensed physician. Patients are allowed to ingest, vape, smoke, use ointment, bombs, edibles, transdermal patches, and suppositories and or other method of administration that is recommended by their physician. Consumption in public places is strictly prohibited. So let me make sure I said that word right.
Suppository.
Suppository. So I didn't say it right. Suppositories. Okay. All right. Okay. So that's all talk about medicinal purposes. Medical marijuana. It goes in for the employees again. Right. And then Amendment 2 languages. So there's no recreational use there of marijuana in that state. And Utah is saying Utah Proposition 2, also known as Medical Cannabis Act, passed on November 6th with a 51.15% majority. Although Proposition 2 passed by majority, the legislature is expected to call a special section to adjust the wording of Proposition 2 in order to reflect a legislation compromise reached in early October. At this time, it's not known when medical sales will begin in Utah. Medical sales, right? All right, medical sales, medicinal sales. All right, so we're gonna get straight to the heart of what I want to rock out with. Okay, just want to read that right quick. Checking drugs and overall testing, right? Pre-employment. So we have legalized. So this is Washington. It says legal status, full legal. Hold up. Let me put my power cord in. Full legal medicinal, yes. Decriminalized, yes. Okay. Decriminalized, yes. So what the hell is decriminalizer supposed to mean here? Okay, so let me just look up this word here. All right.
Decriminalize.
Okay, so to reduce or abolish criminal penalties for decriminalizing the use of marijuana. Okay. All right. So you can go to Washington and you can get blown out of your mind over there. Then you have Oregon, right? And you have California, Nevada, Colorado, which we know. Michigan is in the world. We just read about Michigan. Michigan, full legal, yes. Criminalized, yes. Vermont, Europeans getting it high on. Maine, white peoples. Massachusetts, most white peoples. District of Columbus, the chief of the white people devils. Quanath. But let's see. Somebody said in Ohio. Oh, yeah, we got Alaska. Nothing but military people up there. Okay, so now let's see us how. What's the other thing? We got medical and decriminalized, right? Mm-hmm. But let's get the criminalized. Somebody said Ohio is you can rock out in Ohio. So let's see. Ohio. Where's Ohio at? Right here? Nope, Indiana. Legal status mix. Medicinal, yes. Decriminalized, reduced. So the dark green is decriminalized, is reduced. Doesn't mean it's total out, but it's just reduced. Okay. Indiana, they ain't having that shit. Fully illegal. Medicinal, no. Decriminalized, no. Niggas ain't having it. Kentucky, no. Tennessee, no. Alabama, no. Georgia, no. South Carolina, no. Reduce in North Carolina. Virginia, hell no. Wisconsin, no. Iowa, no. South Dakota, no. Wyoming, no. Idaho, no. Texas, no. No, them niggas ain't going for that down there. Louisiana, no. Okay. So you got Kentucky, no. So you got these reduced worlds in Illinois, Missouri, but you that's not recreational. So you Falk Smash, you caught out there. So this is just a little map I want to show because somebody was making these statements. You know what I'm saying? That is all good. So I'm going to Ohio, right? So this is where this guy is at. You state when I used to live in Ohio. This is after delays, medical marijuana sales began in Ohio. Medical marijuana sales. At long last, medical marijuana patient can make a purchase at state licensed dispensaries in Ohio after regulators failed to meet statutory deadlines last year. The first doors opened on January 16, 2019. Over 17,000 patients have registered in the program so far, and more expect to sign up as the program expands. So they about to go get their high. All right, marijuana laws in Ohio. Possession of less than 100 grams, or about 3.5 ounces, giving 20 grams or less of marijuana to another person, or growing less than 100 grams of marijuana are each considered minor misdemeanors. So you get misdemeanor for you having 100 grams, all right, or growing less than 100 grams of marijuana, each considered misdemeanors, punishable by a maximum fine of $150. A minor misdemeanor is not a jailable offense, but a person's driver's license can be suspended for a period ranging from 6 months to 5 years. While Ohio marijuana penalties are less draconian. Okay, let's get the pronunciation of the words. Draconian.
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 Okay, draconian. Okay. Then its neighbors, law enforcement officers are still wasting valuable time and resources. In 2012, Ohio officers arrested or cited 14,074 people for marijuana-related offense, 94% of which for possession only at the time, 91.6% or related burglary, all reported burglaries. Damn, what the hell is wrong with me? Burglaries, including home invasion, and 90% of all motor thefts went unsolved. Okay, so basically trying to say, oh, they're trying to knock people for marijuana use, but it's not fully legal. So if you mess around, you can get your license took, and if you get caught with 100 grams, right, you get the damn misdemeanor. I mean, that's just what it is. Okay, all righty then. So you can go to this website here. It's called www.mpp.org states, and you can get your weed information on. Okay, so that's all I want to do on that. Y'all can enjoy the rest of the audio. I'm in defense of the gospel, defense of the gospel. No more being a Puffalite. Stop smelling like a bundle of burnt sticks. Level up. Level up. Brothers have different options of the marijuana. If you just have to have it, just don't smoke it.